All right, you guys, let me see here. What I want you guys to do is focus on the problems you're struggling on. When we look at this right here, we're looking at the word no solution. So you got to give them something that would be no solution. Which number would create this? We're actually pretty good at this. We've done a bunch of bullets on this. So when you do the first side, let's look at everything on this side first. You're going to do that jump plus 4m plus 3, which is going to be 12m plus 3. For it to be no solution, the variables have to be the same, but the constants do not. So the answer here would be any number but 3. So you could put 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Any number but 3. All right? Any number but 3. Okay? All right, now we're going to go to this next one. Okay? Take your time on this one. We're going to go letters to the left. We're going to subtract 3, 4b. We're going to do this math right here. We're going to subtract 1/2 b minus 3/4 b. Okay? When we do that, we're going to get 2/4 minus 3/4. And we're going to get negative 1/4. If you do this math, 2 minus 3 is negative 1. Okay? So now you have negative 1/4 b minus 25 equals negative 45. Add 25 equals negative 20. All right? As you keep going along, you got to get rid of this guy. Negative 1/4. Let's go ahead and multiply it by 4 over 1. Well, it's a division, right? We're going to divide negative 1/4. But we know when we divide, we change it to multiplication and flip it. So it's actually 4 over negative 1. Doesn't matter where the negative is. It's still negative. And negative times a negative, positive 80. Negative times a negative. All right. Some people will do all this work and still get it wrong. All right. All right. Now, this is the tough one, the rectangular piece of wood. This is tough because there's a last bit of part as well that we didn't talk about. So it's okay. We'll get through it. Now, the length of a rectangular piece of wood. What you need to do is draw it out. All right. 5 more than 2 times its width. So you got 2 times its width plus 5, 2 times its width plus 5. Okay. And then if that's the case, then this is going to be the width and the width. All right. Now, all of this equals, the perimeter is 73. So it all equals 73. So write out 2w plus 5 plus w plus 2w plus 5 plus w equals 73. So basically what did I do? I added all these sides together. I put them all in an answer that equals 73. See all my addition? They're all here. Now I'm going to go ahead and like term it. Like term. So 2w plus w is 3w, 4, 5w, 6w. 6w plus 5 and 5 is 10 equals 73. Subtract 10. 6w equals 63. All right. So then we're going to do this math. It's okay if you use your calculator. I have no problem doing that. All right. So just pull that up. You're going to need your calculator later. So let me just get this up now. So what was it again? It was 63 divided by 6. And I got 10.5. That's your W, right? Isn't that what W equals? Isn't that what you found for W? W equals 10.5. That's great. Now, here's the deal. It's asking what are the dimensions if the perimeter is 73 units. It wants to know what is the length and what is the width, okay? So that's a tough one. We know what the width is. We know what the width is, but what's the length? Well, Marusik, the length is 2 times its width. 5 more than 2 times its width. 5 more than 2 times its width. What's 2 times its width? 10.5 times 10.5, right? Or 10.5 times 2, right? So this 2 times its width, so it'd be 10.5 times 2. Do you get that? That's 2 times its width, all right? We can do that in our head, but we're going to go ahead and do it this way. 21, right? Plus 5, 5 more. So it's actually going to be 26. 21 plus 5. 5 more than 2 times its width. That's what we're trying to do. Do we know what W is? We do. And we plug it in. All right? Let's keep it going. Write out for R. What do we do first? We're going to subtract 2s. C minus 2s equals 3r. And then we're going to divide 3. C minus 2s divided by 3 equals r. All right? Number 5. Check your work here. What's our graph going to be? We're going to go ahead and take a look at this. Remember our y-intercept, and then find another point on the line. Is there another point? There's one right there. That's not too tough. Y equals, what's that going to be? -2 is your y-intercept, and you're going to go down 2. Are we good there? All right. All right. Number 6. You may see one like this. Pay attention. What should we do? Whenever we see a table, let's turn it into an equation. All right. So we're going to do 7 minus 23, 0 minus 4. You plug this in your calculator if you need to, but 7 take away from 23, that's going to be 16, negative, and negative 4. That turns into positive 4. Plug in the 0 here. 4 times 0 is 0, and it's supposed to equal 7. 7. So I have this, and I have this. This is f of x. This is a different function. This is f of x. G of x is here. That's what it's telling you. All right, that's another way that they show different functions. Are the y-intercepts the same? No. Are the y-intercepts opposites? No. Are the slopes the same? Yes. Are the slopes opposite? No. Slopes are the same. Slopes are the same. Okay? Number 7's easy. Number 8 shouldn't be too tough. Okay? Number 9, check your math. I know 0.09, I believe, becomes your slope, right? And then we know it's starting at plus 3. Take your time. Let's try number 11. Let's do number 11. You're going to push pause on number 11 and try it on your own, okay? This is the last one we're going to do. You guys got the rest of this on your own, no worries. And number 15 is messed up. Obviously, the answer's there, so no worries. But number 11, draw your garden, rectangular garden. 3 more than 2 times its width. 2 times its width plus 3. 2 times its width plus 3. That's the length. What's the width? You can just have the width be the width. And it all equals 75. All right, you try this on your own. Push pause. Let's put it all together in one big equation. And it all equals 75, okay? 2W, 3W, 4W, 5W. Was it 2, 4, 5, 6 W's, right? 6 W's plus 6 equals 75. Subtract 6. All right, and then divide. Again, your calculator's ready. $11.5. That's half your answer. You also need your width, or your length, I mean. 2 width plus 3. You know the width. So the length is going to be 2 width plus 3. Isn't the length equal to W plus 3? So 11.5 times 2. Is that going to be 23? 23 plus 3 is going to be 26. All right. Best you can tomorrow. All right. Ooh, you got one more over here. We'll go over this one in class tomorrow. I didn't know there was a decimal there. Try that one on your own, and best of luck to you guys.